Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Fahad Mirza, and in this video we are going to have a look at Marco-o1, which is one of the most performant models this week, I believe, and it has shown it on various benchmarks. We are going to get it installed locally and then we will test it out on various reasoning tasks. Before I do that, let's have a quick look at in bit more detail around its architecture and what this model is all about. Now, this model is not only focusing on disciplines with standard answers such as math, physics, and coding, which are quite well suited for reinforcement learning tasks. When we say reinforcement learning primarily means where agentic or AI agents make decisions in complex, uncertain environment, and the objective is to learn a policy that maps states to actions in a way that maximizes a reward signal, and that is what this model primarily does. So not only it does this reinforcement learning but also places greater emphasis on open-ended resolutions, and that is where the secret sauce of its success is. And the creators are trying to address the question that can this O1 model effectively generalize to broader domains where clear standards are absent and rewards are challenging to quantify. At the moment, this model is powered by chain of thought fine-tuning, Monte Carlo tree search, reflection mechanism, and innovative reasoning strategies, and this has been optimized for complex real-world problem-solving tasks, and that is exactly I'm going to try it out. So, and I will be telling a bit more about around its training because that is quite interesting, and I'm going to also show you this diagram where primarily what it is doing, it is introducing the groundbreaking model which is renowned for its exceptional reasoning capabilities, and this model is leveraging advanced techniques like chain of thought fine tuning to enhance its reasoning power. As you can see in this figure, by fine tuning Coin to 7 billion instruct with a combination of filtered open O1 chain of thought data set, Marco-o1 has really shown improved handling of complex tasks. It also allows exploration of multiple reasoning paths using confidence scores, which have been derived from softmax applied log probabilities of the top k alternative tokens. Okay, so that is enough theory, I believe. Let's go and try to get this thing installed. I'm using Ubuntu 22.04 and I have one GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM, courtesy massed compute. So if you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website along with a coupon code of 50% discount on a range of GPUs. So first up, let me create a virtual environment with Conda. Let's wait for it to get created. Let's install all the prerequisites. Prerequisites are done. Let's launch our Jupyter notebook so that we could install the model. And now let's import our libraries and download this Marco model. And the model has started downloading. It is around 7 billion parameter model. And there are 4 shards of it. So let's wait for it to get installed. And while that happens, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are AgentQL. AgentQL is a query language that turns any web page into a data source, and I will drop the link to their website in video's description. The model is loaded and now let's test it out. So the focus of this testing will be mainly on reasoning, and I will be looking at how it reasons through it. So let's check it out. So I'm just asking it which letter appears most in the word volleyball, and I'm printing out the response. So let me run it. There you go. So response is good. It says the most frequently word is L. It appears twice. Now that is of course wrong. It says once at the end of the word and once in the middle. Now instead of word, I'm so primarily I am asking it the letter, but it has come up with the you know one here and one here, so it is royally failed to do that. Now let me try out the example which they have tested out in the model card, where they have simply gone in and asked it about the uh, question of how many R's are there in letter strawberry. So let's check it out. Let's run it, and okay, so there you go. So it's a 2 hours. Now if you go through their Hugging Face page, model says 4, so which is interesting, that why the model is not working here despite of the fact that the whole model is loaded onto the GPU. Let me also show you. So you see it is consuming just close to 16 GB of VRAM at the moment, the whole model. It's the same model which I have downloaded from the Hugging Face. Anyway, let's try out another one. Now in this one, I'm asking it to write 10 sentences ending with the word happy. Let's try it out. And I'm not editing it. I'm just showing you as is. And this also gives you an idea that the difference between the benchmarks, because if you look at the benchmarks of this, they are amazing. But as you can see here, even the question which it answered on their model card is now giving wrong answers. But anyway, so look at this happy question. If I scroll through, you see hardly it was able to do 2 of them. Now it has used like happy word here, but it's not at the end. I believe only this one and this one. So 2 answers are correct. Out of 10, it was able to do only 2. Rest of it not really good enough. But having said that, if you look at the composition of the answer, the quality is quite good. For example, look at this one. The garden was blooming with colorful flowers, making her feel content and happy, which is quite good. Okay, so that is fine. Let's try out maybe a math question to see how it performs. I'm just going to give it a relatively simple question around this math equation. The correct answer is 20. Let's see what it does here. There you go. So math looks quite good to me. So you see it is following the PEMDAS, and then it is going through chain of thought, multiplication, subtraction, addition, and the final result is 20. And then it has given us a alternate approach. This one is quite good. An accurate result is 20. So you see the alternate one, it has gone, it says 45. So it says it is essential to adhere to the correct order of operation. So this is what I really liked about this model when I read through its paper and Hugging Face card. So it's real intelligence. I think it is shining through this mathematical question. Language tasks, I'm not impressed, by mathematics, really spot on. Okay, now let's try out another one where I'm asking it a reasoning question. So let's see if language plus reasoning is well enough. So if you look at this prompt, I am asking it, Jane is faster than Joe. Joe is faster than Sam. Is Sam faster than Jane? And I'm explicitly asking it to explain the reasoning. So let's see what happens here. There you go. So you see the chain of thought is quite good. So it is analyzing the statement step by step. It is understanding it, it is translating it into comparisons, and then it is combining the comparison, applying the transitive property, and then concluding it. And then also double checking. This is really good enough. This has, I also checked it out in their paper where they verify, the model verifies its own answer and then make the final conclusion or determination, and there you go. So final answer is spot on, but more than that, I really enjoy its chain of thought reasoning, which is quite good. So in reasoning, again, very nice. So if you're looking for a model to generate text and that sort of stuff, this might not be the good one. But for reasoning, chain of thought, I think this is looks quite good. Let's try out a coding question where I'm asking it that write a Ruby script that reads an array of integers and prints the sum of all positive numbers. So let's run it. Let's see what it does with the coding stuff. And there you go, and look at this one. There you go. It says below is a Ruby script that accomplishes the task of reading an array. And then it is initializing an empty array, prompting the user, splitting the input, amazing stuff, and then explanation of steps, usage example. Coding seems beautifully wonderful to me. So reasoning, coding, I think logic, amazing stuff. Language generation, not so much, but I think really good stuff by Marco-o1. most of the things which they say in their paper they accomplish, and some of the benchmarks are really good. That's it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will drop the link to it in video's description. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please do me a favor and share it among your network. Thanks for all the support and watching.